Hello, everybody, and welcome to WebWeeklyLive.com, Hoopers Only TV. Paul Bow alongside Jim Webb. Jim, the snow has finally stopped, and we're back at it. 2 games canceled this week, but hey, we got a good one tonight. The Lancers come in at 10-1, and the South Williamsport Mounties come in winning 7 in a row at 7-2.
Great matchup, a renewal of a rivalry between these two teams. Hasn't been so much. Coach Rob Hausnick's done a great job of regenerating the South program, and he wanted to play Loyalsock and see what they got, and that's what we got here tonight.
Well, you only get better by playing better teams. Let's talk a little bit about the Lancers. Jim, last time we saw them, the Holy Redeemer Royals came in, and I had to think the last time we saw Loyalsock lose a game here, that was the first time in 4 years that I was broadcasting that I saw Loyalsock lose on this court, 61-59, a buzzer beater. We're not going to dwell on that game. We move on, but it was a great game.
It was an outstanding game, and the Lancers have moved on from it, and they're doing well, and great matchup tonight.
Yeah, let's talk a little bit about Idris Ali, the point guard, the senior, 22.1 points a game. He had 2 games this year, over 30 points, Jim. He's just been lighting it up.
He's terrific. We watched him develop his whole career, and he every night he just seems to find something different and get better, and he distributes the ball well, he shoots the ball well, and you and I know he's like a water bug out there. He can get to the basket.
Yeah, and brother Siraj, 17.5 points a game, 10 of 11 games this season with a double-double. Jim, my question is, we've seen the scoring be mostly between 2 people. Who is next to step up for the Lancers to say, let me be that third wheel, or I could even carry the team for a night?
Well, you know, that's been an issue and a problem at CI. Young Mr. Glunk was out with injury. I see he's playing JV tonight for the first time. Hopefully he might see some varsity action. He won't be ready tonight down the road. But we have the seniors. We have Dom Jennings, who's waited for his opportunity. He's got to start putting the biscuit in the basket. He can give him a scoring punch. And inside we got Mr. Jensen. I mean, Mr. Jensen's no newcomer. He likes to stroke the three-pointer. He's got to become an offensive factor. And of course, we got Mr. Gare.
Eli, yep.
And Eli Gare, actually, right there, he needs to look to score more.
Absolutely. Look to take the shot. He's a good shooter.
Yes.
We've seen it before. He can really fill it up when he gets the time. Someone needs to just shoot the ball, like you said, put the biscuit in the basket.
We never had to tell Aiden Gare that, would we?
No, he'd light it up from 3rd Street down there.
How about it?
South Williamsport, we talked about the Mounties. They won 7 in a row. They're led by a senior. Sequoia Roberts, newcomer to the team, averaging 25 points a game. I talked to him before the game. What a fine young man. He's lighting it up, Jim.
Great story. Jamie Flick, longtime South Williamsport guy, been involved in all the sports and in the community. Takes kids in, helps kids out. Sequoia's been one of those kids. He treats them like his son. He treats them like part of his family. Obviously, he's from Brooklyn. He came here this year with some circumstance, and he's been lighting it up, and he's part of the community in Southside. They've welcomed him in with open arms.
And senior Evan Loudenslager, I didn't want to butcher that name, Jim. He's second on the team with 10 points a game. I know you know Evan really well.
Well, I've known the Loudenslager family back to Big Jake and Young Jake, and I could run you through we don't have enough time. Great basketball family. They've developed fine young men, and we get to see another Loudenslager tonight. He'll be solid. He will. The Loudenslagers always are.
And let's talk about the 2 losses to South Williamsport. First game of the year against Mount Carmel. That's back on December 11th before basketball was shut down for a month, and their only other loss to the Golden Knights of Newman by 10.
The Newman game could have went a little. There were a couple long three-pointers that sort of were played a difference in the game down the stretch. But South Williamsport, and again, Coach Hausnick's solid program he's building over there. He's starting to get kids coming back and playing, having excitement. And I mean, it doesn't hurt getting Sequoia in here this year. But 2 tough losses, Mount Carmel and Newman tonight. They want to see how fast they can run against the Lancers. They want to get up and down. They're going to play zone defense. There's no doubt.
Absolutely. Well, it should be a good one. I know you got some interviews coming up with the coaches.
Absolutely.
It's the Mounties and the Lancers coming up bottom of the hour. WebWeeklyLive.com, Hoopers Only TV. It's your game of the week. We'll be right back.
Hi, Lyle and Blaze here. And Lyle's dressed as a delivery man to remind you that you can buy your car online and we can deliver the car right to your house. Okay. Maybe Lyle won't deliver the car right to your house, but you buy the car online from us and we will deliver it to your house. Or buy your car online and stop in any one of our showrooms for an express delivery.
And I'm back with CI. Great to see you, CI, tonight.
Thanks, Jim. It's always pleasant to have you guys here.
Hey, we got a renewal of the Cross River rivalry.
Yeah, I'm thrilled that we're resurrection the rivalry because, it's, first of all, financially, it's so much feasible to play a school close to us. And secondly, we've had some great games over the last 3 or 4 decades, and why not start it all over
I would
again?
love to see that come back. And I have ties to Southside and in the beginning of my life and to Loyalsock and to you, and it's always special when you guys get together with Southside. Well, hopefully tonight they come to play, and it all begins and ends with Sequoia. Give us a quick overview of the young man, Sequoia Roberts.
Well, he's the real deal. He's got a great handle. He shoots well. He runs the floor well. He has South. He's putting South back on the map.
Fantastic.
From the basketball sense, and I'm certain that he's going to make some noise in the playoffs too.
I'm sure he will, and I think it's a great test, quickness and speed-wise, to match him up with your guards.
Yeah, Idris is an excellent guard, and they may be the best guards, along with, of course, the Hill boys.
Yeah.
But there are a lot. I guess
there's a lot.
After I think about it, there are a lot of great guards in the area in Central Pennsylvania, and but there's a handful right here in our backyard.
Other things you see from Southside, I'm sure you watched them on tape here a little bit. You probably haven't got, because of COVID, you got to watch everything on tape. But
absolutely. Well, Robbie's doing a great job with them. They're fundamentally sound. They're going to throw a zone at us. Maybe we probably won't see any man. But that's all right. Sometimes we struggle a little bit against the zone. But we worked on it last night, and hopefully we can pick it apart and do what it takes to, push the ball up the court and bring back Lancer Lightning.
Absolutely. I'd throw a zone against you, and I'd try to slip a 6-man out there and play a 3-3.
There you go. And you know what? We used to practice with 6 or 7 guys. When I was preparing for Williamsport and a good team, I would put 6 or 7 defenders out there.
I remember that. Hey, let's talk about your team. You're getting some players that haven't been in the lineup back. I saw young Mr. Glunk running around out there during the JV game. You said he got some varsity time the other night.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, Ryan. This is Ryan's. It's his first night.
Oh, this is Ryan's first night.
Gage Patterson got some quality time the other night.
Gage Patterson got some time.
So and Ryan practiced last night for the first time since Meet the Lancer night. He hasn't played a second of varsity time yet this year. So we're thrilled to have him back. Sometimes we get a little thin on the bench, so it's a luxury having him in our back pocket. So he's the real deal, and he's going to help us. We forget that he's only a sophomore.
It seems like he's been here a long time. The young man's only a sophomore. Great athlete. Great to see him back out here tonight. Is he playing varsity tonight also?
Yeah, he'll be dressing for varsity too, and hopefully he'll get some time.
I always ask you, keys to the ball game tonight for the Lancers to come out with a W.
Okay, well, we have to take control early. We can't let South think that they can beat us. All right, we have to get out of the gates early, as our JV team did. Then you silence the crowd, and you let them thinking there's no doubt. So that's the key. As far as I'm concerned, that's the key right now, because the games that I've watched South, teams have toyed with them and let them in the game, and lo and behold, it goes down to the last 3-4 minutes.
And the Newman game, people who didn't see the Newman game, it wasn't very accessible, but Newman threw a couple 3-pointers in, and without them, the South was right there with Newman.
Yeah, so they're a quality team, and that's why they're here tonight.
So I'll let you get back out to your team. We'll come back with South Williamsport coach Rob Hausnick. Great seeing you, CI.
Thanks, Jim, as always.
Commercial break. We'll be right back.
If you're tired of slipping and sliding around in your current vehicle, stop in at Blaze Alexander Subaru and take a test drive in America's best-selling symmetrical all-wheel drive. And with interest rates as low as 0% on most new Subaru models, this could possibly be the best time of the New Year's to buy your new Subaru. Or if it's a certified pre-owned Subaru you're in the market for, we have one of the largest selection of certified pre-owned Subarus in the area. And with interest rates as low as 0.99% on certified pre-owned, it's definitely worth the trip to the Strip. So start your New Year's out the right way and make the trip to the Strip in Montoursville, home of the $1,000 low price guarantee.
Back with South Williamsport head coach Rob Hausnick. Good to see you, Coach.
Good to see you too. Thank you for having us tonight.
Absolutely. Obviously, we talked during football season. You're the athletic director, shared duties like CI. It's been an interesting year with COVID, and you guys have done a great job at South Williamsport getting your games in.
Yeah, it's been an interesting experience both from AD and coach. We're all playing back-to-back games tonight. We've been playing some back-to-backs. You're doing whatever you can for these kids to be able to get a chance to play.
And let's talk about the game tonight. There's nothing good about COVID, but a silver lining in the athletic field. You get to play games you don't normally do sometimes, and it's a revolving schedule on the move. And obviously, when the athletic directors are basketball coaches, easy to put this one together tonight.
It was. We were missing a game. We got a game that got canceled early, and we saw the opportunity to play Loyalsock, and I jumped right at it. It's a great program. They're great history, and we're ready to see where we're at right now.
And for people that haven't been watching South Williamsport basketball, you're doing a great job putting them back on the map and getting it going again. And tip of the cap to you for that. And to measure your program up, this is a great game to add.
Yes, yeah, I appreciate that. We've been trying to build the program since I've taken over as head coach. We've been to playoffs the past 2 years, and that's our goal every year. Try to get to playoffs. And this is a good test. It's a team that's always in the district final, so why not play them? Absolutely.
Keys to the game tonight for your Mountaineers.
The biggest thing is for us to play with confidence. For not to be scared playing against a program that's as their stature. And the other thing is communication. If we communicate on the defensive end and the offensive end, I really think we'll be fine tonight.
And I do too. I've watched you play on tape. It's hard to watch sometimes because of the angle. But one thing that people don't realize is just not Sequoia. You got some athleticism on your team.
I really do. Everyone thinks Sequoia's the whole team, and don't get me wrong, he is one of probably the best players in the area. But I got 3 to 4 other athletes that play multiple sports that are giving me a lot of different things. Picking up Grant Bachman this year has been a huge key for us. He's a football player, baseball player. I got Evan Laudenslager who does all different cross country and track. So I got athletes all over the board that's been helping.
And young Mr. Bachman, obviously I cover him on the football field. I've enjoyed watching him over his career. And you're right, that's a great get to get him out in the basketball court.
He was with us on freshman year, and then he took a year off. And, to get him back out this year, it's been a huge help. He's finally starting to get back into the basketball groove, and it's starting to show. And hopefully tonight he comes out with a breakout party tonight.
Hopefully. And let's talk. I got to throw in there, a lot of that has to do with you, young man. I'm going to tip my cap to you. You start building a program, you start winning games, all of a sudden kids want to play hoops.
Yeah, that's the thing. When you're losing games, kids don't want to play. But when you start winning, you start making playoffs, kids are, maybe I'll come back out and try this out. So, that's been helpful, and the kids have been great trying to recruit kids to come out too.
And I think it's no big shock you're going to play some zone defense tonight and try to make the Lancers shoot the rock from the outside. And they've struggled a little bit in games against zone. I don't want to give tips away, but you want to give me an overview on that quick?
Yeah, we're gonna stick to our zone. We've been sticking to our zone. Every single game, all the way through day one, we've been sticking to zone, and that's what we're gonna do. That's what we've been doing best. And they got a bunch of kids that are tough. You got the Ali brothers, inside and out, that are tough. So we're gonna try to make them shoot the ball. Close out on shooters and try to box out all night long.
And I was joking around with CI that if I was playing him, I'd probably go with the 3-3 zone and slip an extra defender in until the ref. They're a tough matchup.
They are top from bottom. Even their bench, they got guys all over. And give it to CI. He's a great coach. He's all-time winningest coach. You try to build your own program around what they've been doing, and that's what I've been trying to do.
Great. I'll let you get to your team and a renewal of the Cross River rivalry. I'm excited to see it. Good luck tonight, Coach.
Thank you very much.
We'll be back with some basketball action right after this message.
Your family table away from home is Dolly's Diner, now with 3 great locations. The original Dolly's, Loyalsock, behind Rita's off the Golden Strip. Dolly's, Montoursville, where Dolly met Griggs. And now the new Dolly's, Park Avenue, Williamsport, formerly Donna's Restaurant. With those amazing breakfasts, daily and chef specials, sticky buns, and more, and Griggs Coffee and Peanuts. Don't miss it. Dolly's Diner, your family table away from home, covering the Williamsport area.
Oh, man, great energy. King Kong energy drink. It's what the big boys drink. I'll tell you what, I used to drink Red Bull all the time. What a flavor here. It tastes like cotton candy and raspberry mixed. If you want the energy, King Kong energy drink is the one you're going to have to choose. It has a great taste. It's a flavor that lasts. It has like an aftertaste to it. You can really taste it. And I like the flavor. And I mean, it's 12 ounces, and that's usually a lot to drink for me at one time, but I could see polishing off a couple of these. I'll be running through the wall in no time. We all be King Konging.
This is Scott here from Park Pizza in Williamsport. Everybody's back to school. Hopefully we have some good high school games going on. Hope everybody's out there keeping safe. Just to let you know, we're here, we're open, ready to see y'all. So enjoy the game and stop on in.
All right, welcome to CI's Gymnasium here in Loyalsock. The South Williamsport Mounties have crossed the river, Jim, and they've come over to Loyalsock. Great to see this rivalry renewed, as you said. You had some great interviews before the game. Players are being introduced right now. I'm excited on a Thursday night here for a good one.
Well, thanks. And everybody, I think, wants to see Sequoia Roberts play. Tremendous athlete, even a better young man. Great story. Actually, originally he's from Trinidad. Ended up in Brooklyn, ended up meeting a great family. And here he is.
Yeah, absolutely. Siraj Ali being introduced now, number 4. Growing that hair out, Jim, he wants on that all-hair team.
Definitely all-hair team material.
Sean Jensen needs some points from Sean tonight.
For the Lancers to make a run in districts and states, he has to step up and start putting the ball in the basket. Adrees, all-state guard.
Fantastic. We're just about
and the same with Dom Jennings. We've watched Dom develop. He's a great athlete, great ball player. He just needs to relax and play his game.
The officials for tonight's contest will be Mr. Brian Zimmerman, Mr. Dave Fidel.
Have we seen these officials this year, Jim? Usually
it's hard for me to tell with mask on.
Well, let's hope we don't know who they are by the end of the game, right?
Yeah. But back to Sequoia Roberts. I mean, Jamie Flick has given him an opportunity and been a big part of his life, as he is with so many young people. And he's looking forward to young Mr. Roberts getting out here and being seen on Webb Weekly Live when I talked with Jamie earlier in the week.
Absolutely. This is the first time we're doing the Mounties this year, and I talked to a bunch of them down there before. They're happy to be on, and what a fine young group of men there. They were really, we always go down. I always like to get the names pronounced right, and they were more than happy to oblige.
Gentlemen, yep.
And here we go. Here's the opening tap, controlled by Loyalsock, into the hands of Eli Gare. Gare over to Jensen. Jensen down low to Siraj underneath. And we got a foul on Sequoia right there, I believe.
Good job working the ball in the post. Jensen into Siraj. And that's what you don't want if you're Southside. You got to keep the young man out of foul trouble.
Siraj at the line to shoot 2, 62% for the year. First one up and off the back iron.
Siraj, I talk all year long and last year about his moves around the basket. He's got great big man moves, and he executes them with guard-like quickness. Misses them both. Adrees, there he is, a little water bug. Adrees, three-pointer on the way, short. Jensen, weak side, rebound, keeps it alive, hits the baseline, out of bounds. Mountie ball, Lancers will get into the press.
Yeah, Hampton will look to inbound here for the Mounties. And it's over to Ben Manning, back to Manning again. Over to Roberts, across the timeline. Mounties going from left to right.
Nice pass, quick first step.
Oh, get that out of there, says Siraj.
Erased by Siraj, good job, rebound there.
Comes in the hands of Bachman. Oh, down low, at the doorstep, up and in. Found Logenslugger.
Great pass, good job by Logenslugger, finish exactly what the Mounties needed. They needed to get off to a good start here.
They haven't found his way underneath there.
There's Siraj in the paint. Probably walked there, got away with it. Adrees right wing extended.
Over to Adrees. Adrees looking at Jennings here. Just underway here in the first quarter. Adrees on the right wing being guarded quickly. Mounties in the zone there. Eli drives, dishes Siraj down low. Nice look by Eli Gare.
Good job. Dribble, drive, dish, and Siraj puts it in.
Here come the Mounties. Sequoia Roberts. Over to Hampton. Hampton drives, no one picks him up, goes right in, misses the bunny there, Jim.
Well, Siraj was there and unfortunately altered his shot. Siraj going the other way, right down the paint, finger roll, up and in. Siraj Ali.
Doodle. 4-2, Loyalsock leads. Here comes Roberts, across the timeline. Gives it over to Hampton. Hampton, nice pass down low. Hampton again. Ball rolls off the rim, rebounded by Jennings. Lancers looking to run. Back over to Siraj, over to Adrees. Adrees down the middle.
Nice block.
Oh, good block there by Evan.
Young Mr. Loudslugger got up, got the ball. Great job.
Eli will trigger it in from the baseline.
Good. South in the 2-3 zone. They're going to stay in that zone. Siraj inbound right into the basket, right hand. Long. Good rebound in there by South. We're going to have it over the back, I believe.
That's on Siraj, yep.
Yep, they got Siraj. Nice rebound there. I wasn't who grabbed the board.
That was Loudenslager.
Nice job by Loudenslager. Good minute so far here early.
Hampton will trigger it into Sequoia.
Sequoia's look quick that first possession.
Yeah, absolutely. Back over to Hampton. Hampton, almost a steal by Jensen. Over to Bachman.
Nice
Bachman
job.
finds Laudenslager again.
Nice job. Nice pass cross court. Good jump shot. 4-4 ball game.
Mid-range jumper.
Grant Bachman, 3-sport athlete, Paul.
I know, Jim. I read on our notes.
Jensen on the way, three-pointer, no good, long.
Fantastic football player, baseball player. And he hit the Webb Weekly sign I saw.
In Little Leagues, into Siraj. Siraj in the paint, up strong and in.
Siraj Ali with the bucket.
All 6 of the points for the Lancers by Siraj.
Yeah, Grant Bachman, we have a Webb Weekly sign out in center field in the scoreboard. And if you hit it, you get a free back, courtesy of Webb Weekly and Harder Sporting Goods. And he was the last guy that nailed it.
Nice.
But he's a rare breed today, still 3-sport athlete.
Yeah.
Back out for basketball this year. It's great to see him out there. We saw him on the football field, did a great job for the Mounties.
Yep.
Sequoia on the dribble, right to the paint.
Oh, he just dishes there. Hampton tries to get it back to Sequoia. Sequoia pops a 3, long 3 off the iron. No good. Rebounded again by Jensen.
Jensen doing a nice job in there early.
Up ahead to Eli. Lancers looking to run again. Eli right to the rack, up and in.
Eli Gare.
And they need more of that out of Eli. He needs to attack the basket. Never thought I'd have to tell a Gare to shoot, but Gare needs to shoot. 8-4 Lancers.
Absolutely, 8-4. Hampton with the ball. That's over in the corner to Manning. Manning back to Hampton. Here comes the double team. High post. Kick the ball back to Bachman. Kind of lost his dribble. Gets it up off the rim again. Ball batted around. Comes back out to Sequoia Roberts. Mounties looking to reset.
Great job keeping alive. Sequoia, right side dribble all the way to the hoop. Hangs.
Yep, and he's going to go to the line, Jim.
And you can see that explosiveness there. He's got a quick first step, Paul.
Quick off the dribble.
14, Sean Jensen, his first.
He'll go to the line to shoot 2, shooting 66% for the season.
Young man's been over 30 points a couple of times, I believe. Averaging, what is it, Paul, 25 a game?
25 a game, yep. First one up and good.
He breaks the ice. His first basket of the night.
8-5 Loyalsock.
I'm sorry, he had a layup earlier, didn't he?
No, that's his first point.
Nope,
You're
that's
right.
his first
You're
point.
right. Your eyes did not deceive you. You're
Right.
right. Second one on its way is good. 8-6.
Very smooth at the line, gets them both.
And here comes Idris Ali.
This is exactly the start the Mounties needed. They needed to come out and play well. Both coaches knew it. Everybody in the gym knew it, and they've done it so far.
Over to Idris. Oh, wow, batted away. Here comes Hampton. Hampton, the senior, lost it, and it will stay here with the Mounties. Good hustle by Idris Ali.
Yeah, Idris and Sequoia over there battling out, and right in front of Lynn Datris. We should ask Lynn Datris over there what the call was. Kyle's dad, as you know, a longtime coach in the area.
And Roberts with the ball. Out on the left wing. Julian Wilson into the ball game. Roberts pulls back. NBA range 3 there. Missed everything. And they're going to get – they get a foul there, Jim?
I think they just called it out of bounds.
Out of bounds. I couldn't see there. Okay, 8-6, 3:59 to go first quarter. Good start for both teams. And like I said, South wants to slow the game down.
Sequoia forced that a little bit. He wants to show us his skills. He just needs to relax and play. You can tell he's another one dripping with athleticism.
Yeah, absolutely. Back
Tom
over
Jennings
to Jennings
on the way.
That's off. Ball comes down once again. Hampton, Johnny on the spot.
Again, the 2-3 zone successful for Southside. It's one shot and out for the Lancers. So for Sequoia down the middle, finger roll up and in. Strong to the basket.
Deadlocked here at 8, Jim. Roberts has 4.
Up there's a shuffle of the feet. Lose your seat. 8-8 ball game, Paul.
Absolutely.
Again, I won't beat the dead horse anymore, but the Mounties had to get off to this start.
Yes.
They had to prove they could play.
Up ahead to Hampton. Hampton
Nice
drives
job.
to the
Looked
lane.
away.
Under, rolls it in.
The key there is he looked away. Looked like he was going to dish, went strong to the basket, made the layup. Nice play by the young man.
I'll tell you what, Hampton, the senior, he's showing some leadership out there. He wants that ball, and he wants to distribute it. Over to Eli Gare on the left wing. Gare kicks it back. Adrice, long three, off the back iron. Ball goes down, pass up Julian right underneath.
Oh, misses the bunny.
3 bunnies.
Julian Wilson.
Got the offensive rebound. It was a 10-8 Mountie lead. We missed that there. 10-10 ball game now. I think Julian sometimes just wants to pad his rebounding stats, Paul.
Over to Hampton. Hampton back to Roberts.
Now we got battle of 2-3s. Well, nope, Lancers in
He tries to split them there. They're going to get Adrice with a foul there.
I believe the Lancers are in like a box and one there. I believe Adrice was on.
They're playing the box on Roberts.
Sort of looked it. Let me get a look at it here. Maybe I'm mistaken and they're still in straight man.
Returning for Loyalsock.
Jensen coming in, and they're going a little bigger, and they take Dom Jennings out.
All right, they're definitely matching up now, man.
And looks to pass out to Roberts. Roberts looks to reset here as he kicks it over to Evan. Laugenslaughter with the ball. And they're going to get him to shuffle on his feet there.
I hate walking calls. Just let the kids play.
10-10, we're deadlocked here. 2:33 to go in the first. We got a good one going on a Thursday night. Thanks for spending with us here on WebWeeklyLive.com, Hoopers Only TV. Paul Bowe, Jim Webb bringing you the action from Loyalsock. 10-1 versus 7-2, 2 top teams.
Nice job.
Nice underneath.
Into the post of the big fella. Siraj finishes strong. Sequoia will bring it up against the Lancer pressure.
And, Jim, this could be a preview of the district playoffs also. Now that South is in with in 3A with them.
Could be. I mean, tough draw for South. I mean, they're tough for them to move up into 3A, but that's a story for another day. Sequoia right wing to the basket, loses it. Jensen
comes down with the loose ball. Over to Gare, long three,
bang!
Count it.
Eli Gare. And that's what Gare needs to do. He needs to make himself a threat.
Eli has 5, 15-10. Loyalsock leads. 1 minute and 43 seconds to go in the first quarter as Roberts brings the ball slowly up court for the Mounties.
And Eli Gare we call Mr. Big Shot. He needs to be Mr. A lot of shots.
Loudenslager, jumper off the front of the rim.
Siraj clears the board. 15-10 Lancer lead.
Over the head to Jensen. Jensen looking to pull up. Now gets it back to Adrice. 1:20 to go, first quarter. 5-point Lancer lead.
3 seconds.
On Big Julian.
Big Julian was in there. He had a 10 and he had the grill going. He had the Coleman going with the 10 in that lane that time. However,
hey, there's snow out there. There's snow out here. A lot of hard places to park.
I haven't seen a 3-point or a 3-second call all year long, have we?
No, we have not. I do not think so.
I thought the PIAA eliminated the rule.
Lee Habelar into the game here for South. Sequoia breaks it down.
Good quickness and switch by Siraj.
Back out to Manning, over to Roberts. Roberts thought about that three. Siraj out there, got the long arm, shoots over him.
Bang! Nothing but the bottom of the net.
Sequoia Roberts for 3.
Right in the mug of Siraj. That's a tough shot.
Yeah, those long arms by Siraj. Thought he would alter that shot, but he posted right over him. Jennings into Julian.
Nice defense.
Yeah, good deny there.
Bachman.
Here comes Evan, back to Sequoia.
Again, that football mentality by Bachman fighting in there with the big fella.
30 seconds to go in the opening period.
That was a walk. They let that one go.
That's Habelar with the ball. Over to Manning. Manning getting trapped there in the corner, nowhere to go. And they're going to
5-second call. Good defense here. Dom Jennings. Was it Dom locked him up?
That was Dom, yep.
Good job.
19 seconds to go here.
Layup or last shot. That's what the Lancers should look for here. And we know that they don't have patience, but that's okay.
Yep, Jennings for 3. Ball batted around the rim. Here comes Sequoia with the ball. 3-on-2 for the Mounties. Drives right to the ball.
Monster. Gangster slap by Siraj. Siraj measured that up.
He got up and that, Jim.
That was like a fly on the windshield, that shot. And Sequoia's an athlete. I mean,
Loyalsock's number 4, Siraj Ali, his second.
Now, Siraj is probably the best shot blocker in the area. We hardly.
What was the call here?
I missed it.
They must have called a foul on that block.
They must have called him slapping the backboard, I guess.
Yeah, that's a technical, right?
Yep.
First
this is
one
the
off
first.
the back iron. And 4 seconds to go.
Statme and Jimmy Webb, I asked him if he saw what.
Second one on its way is good, and it's a 1-point game, and South will have the ball, Jim, so they will get the last shot.
Again, Mounties right where they needed to be. They're down one, last possession. They're either going to go away down one, up two, or up one. Sequoia will have the ball.
Of course, 3 seconds.
Right wing extended. He's measuring it up. Drive, step back, three-pointer on the way. Little short.
I think he got that off after the horn. We played one here in Loyalsock. 1-point game. 15-14 Lancers lead. We'll be right back with quarter number 2.
We want you to make sure you're going pocket, jump, balls in the feet. That's what we do here at Fast Faz. We teach speed, agility, and quickness because we want you all to be better athletes. That's why you're here. So make sure on this one, when you jump up, come down, power leg, acceleration. Softball, football, basketball, soccer, baseball, softball, whatever you got, we can do it here.
FastMaz.com.
FastMaz.com. Lift your knees. You gotta get your knees up. Come on, let's go.
You gotta be here.
All right, welcome back here to Loyalsock. 1-point game, Jim. For the Mounties, Sequoia leads 8 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists.
He's been involved in every basket. He's been the real deal. It's great to see him playing. That step-back three had a chance.
Yeah.
Came up a little short, but you said it wouldn't have mattered.
No,
great first quarter of action.
For the
15-14, Lancer 1-point lead.
Siraj has 8, and Eli Gare has 5 for the Lancers.
And it's good to see Eli attacking the bat. Nice drop pass in there. Bachman up, no good. Siraj with the rebound.
They're going to get, I think, Hampton with a loose ball foul there. Or was that Manning?
I think it was Manning.
No, that was Logenslaughter.
I'll leave it for you.
Yeah.
I need to clean my glasses.
Hampton and Evan Logenslaughter and Grant Bachman, they all look like brothers. They could all pass for brothers. They got the blonde hair, and they all look alike, about the same size. Adris, back to Eli, trying to get into Siraj, trying to deny him the ball, puts it on the ground, back up. Jensen, long three, count it.
Bang, Jensen. Inside, outside, and that's what they need from Jensen to contribute the three-point shooting.
Yeah, you saw when they got the ball inside, 3 people were on Siraj.
Nice pass. Oh, missed the bunny.
Now they got to make those baskets.
Dom Jennings on the run out here, 18-14. Jennings pull up, short. Sequoia rebound.
Sequoia almost dribbled it off his foot, being guarded by Jensen, goes around him. Here come the Mounties, 18-14, just underway, second quarter.
Nice pass.
Here's a mid-range jumper, no good, rebounded by Ali. Over to Idris Ali. And they're going to get a bumping foul right there on Hampton.
Little bump.
Little bump. If we were playing hockey, that would be a hip
Foul
check.
Number 13, Trent Hampton, his first, team's third.
Into the game, Landon Samford coming in.
Number 33,
Another
Landon
senior.
Sanford.
Landon, another good story. He early years spent over in New Guinea, Paul, with his parents, missionaries.
Awesome. Good to hear.
We got all kinds of stuff going on here tonight.
Yeah. Over to Jennings.
Nice cut by Siraj all the way to the basket.
Lays
it in.
Lee with the bucket.
They gave him that big Euro step, Jim. 20-14, Lancers by 6. Here comes Sequoia. Across the timeline.
Lancers man smothering right now, giving South trouble. 6-point Lancer lead.
Hampton over to Sanford. Swings it back to Bachman. Bachman at the foul line. Oh, he got hit right in the face, but he falls his own rebound, misses it.
Great job going and getting it. Unfortunately, didn't put it back in. Lancers on the run. Eli Gare left wing. Back to Jennings. Jensen straight away. Three-pointer. Long. Idris follows it up.
Too hard.
Siraj cleans it up.
Lays it up, off the window, up and in. Siraj, right place, right time right there, Jim.
Absolutely. Fred Sanford there cleaning up the junk.
That was the Sanford bucket of the game. 12 points for Siraj.
Again, the Lancers' intensity much improved on defense.
Habelar over to Sanford. Trying to get the ball back to
That
Sequoia.
spot.
Kicks it back. Habelar, long three. In and out. Ball comes down to Jennings. Up ahead to Siraj. Over back to Idris. Swings in the corner. Eli Gare drives baseline. Kicks it back out. Jennings going to let a 3-ball fly.
Bang.
Loyalsock's on fire this quarter, Jim.
Release, rotation, follow through, splash.
10-0.
That's how you're supposed to do it, Paul.
10-0 run for the Lancers. Let's take a timeout, full timeout. We'll be right back to Loyalsock.
You probably already know that Murray Mazda offers a lifetime warranty on all their new Mazdas. You may not know what that means. Let me explain. You're covered for unlimited miles and unlimited time. If anything happens to the drive axle, turbocharger, transmission, engine, and all internal parts, you're covered. If you were to pay for all this out of pocket, it would cost you over $10,000. But Murray Mazda gives you care for a lifetime, and that's a real deal.
All right, we're back here at Loyalsock. Jim, let's talk a little bit about Albright Studios photos. They make those little thumbnails you see on our ads when we do the game. They do a great job. I know they've been doing it a long time.
Great sports photography, and they, like you said, they've done it a long time, and I appreciate them providing us some pictures to do the promos.
Yeah, it looks good when you see our ads on Facebook and Webb Weekly Live, and a lot of times the pictures are done by Albright Studios, and we'd like to thank them along with every one of our sponsors. But right now we got a 25-14 game Lancers on a 10-0 run here, Jim, to start the second.
1 point lead, extended it now with the 10-0 run. Big possession for the Mounties.
Got to get a good shot here. Secoy will inbound, and he does. Over to Hablar, back to Secoy. Across the timeline.
Good job, nice pass.
Oh, get that out of another block.
Siraj.
By Siraj.
Idris on the run. Oh.
Ball hanging on that rim. Falls down. 3-on-1 break. Bachman gives it up to Hampton. Hampton back, and they're just throwing the ball all over the place.
You only need one guy back when it's Siraj. He negated a 3-on-1 break there. Secoy on the dribble. Good defense. They have him trapped. Knocks it away.
And you can see the intensity just getting turned up to 100 here.
Yeah, well, CI really turned it up in the halftime. I'm sorry, first quarter timeout, and they've come out with a mission here in the second quarter.
11-point Lancer lead. Roberts inbound right around half court. Mounties going from left to right on your screen here.
Whoa.
Just underway here.
Go get it,
Second
Secoy.
quarter. Up ahead to Trent Hampton.
Eli Gare on Secoy, so that he's a fantastic athlete. Little travel there. That was created by Eli Gare. He had a hand in the passing lane, nowhere to pass the ball.
And that's what the story of this quarter has been. And Eli will now trigger it in from half court. 4:42 to go in the half.
South in a 1-3-1 now. They're in a 1-3-1 zone. Switch it up a little bit.
Yeah, in the middle is where they begin.
Oh, right down Broadway. Eli all the way to the hoop. Ooh, they're going to call travel. Did he?
Well, they let Siraj go on the one he.
This travel is brought to you by RVT, River Valley Transit. When you need to catch a bus, they're the one to catch.
There you go. Here comes Roberts across the timeline.
Hey, remind me to talk to them and get paid for that promo.
Absolutely.
Secoy dribbling around all the way to the rack. Hangs.
He's trying to take it
Hard.
on himself there, and he will go to the line.
Well, they needed that. They needed him to show some leadership and get to the
14,
basket.
Sean Jensen, his second, team's fifth. At the line for the Mounties, shooting number 2, Secoy Roberts.
First one up and around the rim and out, and they can't buy a bucket here.
No, they're in a drought here. They need to just take a breath here, take a little time here and relax. I think the pressure here is getting them a little here in the second quarter.
Second one on its way is good.
Good job by Secoy. 1 out of 2, 10-point game. Again, one possession, sideline break, Idris.
Yep, kicks it back to Jennings, over to Gare.
South doing a good job in that 1-3-1. The top guy and the bottom guy on the baseline have a lot of ground to cover.
Absolutely, right. They've been getting beat in the middle bad, though. Jensen thought about a 3.
Nice pass.
Over to Siraj. Siraj kicks it back to Jennings, over to Idris. Idris tries the baseline, and he will be hacked, and he will go to the line to shoot 2.
He fooled me. I thought he was going to throw it in reverse, use the left hand, run back on defense, and went up strong on the right side, drew the foul.
And Idris really improved from being his foul shooting up to 82%, Jim. First
there we
one
go.
up and good.
That breaks the seal for Idris. Believe it or not, he hadn't scored until that 3-throw.
Second one on its way is good. I did not even realize that, yeah. First bucket of the game from the stripe. Over ahead to Manning. Swings it back. Three-pointer on the way
Bang.
is good. Trent Hampton.
Big basket. Up here we go the other way. This is what the Lancers do. They run out. Eli Gare gets it taken away.
You got to back it back out here. Back to Manning.
9-point Lancer lead. Sequoia gets the ball in the Lancer logo at top.
Kicks it over.
Nice pass. Nice
Oh,
pass.
down low again. It'll stay here. Good hands. I think that was Jensen got a hand in there.
What they need to do, Paul, Siraj is changing everybody's thinking. They have to go strong. Give a head fake, get Siraj up, draw some fouls. Because right now nobody wants to get gangster slapped, so they're trying to dish the ball inside.
And he has 2 fouls. Siraj has 2 fouls. You think they'd be going
backcourt violation. Ooh, I don't know how that didn't happen, but
Hampton swings it over to Manning.
You can throw the ball into the backcourt, but you can't catch the ball on this side and go into the backcourt.
We'll have to check our replay on that one. Over to Roberts. I thought he went back, but Roberts splits the defenders, throws it in reverse, up and in.
Beautiful move by Sequoia.
Sequoia has 11 for the Mounties. Siraj over to Julian. Julian backs his way in, off the window, up and in for the big guy.
Julian looking good in the low post.
9-point Lancer lead, just under 3 minutes to go in the half.
Sequoia's another one of those guys. He can turn off the bedroom light and be in bed before it gets dark.
Yeah,
he is quick.
Quick. You see they isolate him on Adris a little bit.
Oh.
Crossed over. They're going to get Adris with a push there.
See, what I'd like to see here is some type of clear out. Let Lancers in straight up man, get some movement and get the other players out of the lane. Let them break them down a little bit.
Manning will trigger the inbound.
What a matchup here. Now we got Adris and Sequoia. Everybody wanted to see it. Nice pass and bounce. Siraj.
Get that out of here, says Siraj again. Swats it like a fly at a barbecue in July, Jim.
The only thing that burger needed was some cheese, Paul.
Cam, how about some cheese on that burger? Over to Hampton. Hampton drives, uses his hand, pushes off a little bit. Bachman, no good. Rebound underneath. Julian comes down with that ball up to Siraj. Siraj. They're going to get him for a walk again, and credit Sequoia with the quick feet there. Got his feet in position, and Siraj had to alternate his
And I'm sure that was a point of emphasis in practice, but the Mounties have done a great job getting back, trying to negate the Lancer speed and quickness and the Lancer Lightning. Sequoia on the dribble, middle.
Off the iron, no good. Rebounded by Siraj.
Don't do that. Don't get a cheapie.
Over to Jensen. Jensen stumbles, throws back. Siraj in the paint. Ooh, they called a foul on Loudenslogger there, and I thought I heard a lot of ball there, Jim.
Hey, when you're Siraj and you got good hair like that, you get the calls.
Grant Bachman, his second, team's 5th. At the line for the Lancers to shoot 2, Siraj Ali.
First one up and in. Lead back to 10.
Returning for South
Landon
Williamsport,
Sanford coming back in.
So we're
Sanford.
under 2 minutes to go. This is key here. 10-point lead, could be 11 if Siraj makes it. It's got to stay here. Hopefully the Mounties get it under double figures, but they can't allow the Lancers to extend it out. The Lancers look for those knockout runs, and right here's a time where they might be looking to deliver it.
Yeah, and the Lancers winning this quarter 16-6 to start the quarter. Last 2 minutes of play here in the ball game. And Roberts has 11 of the team's 20 points.
They got him trapped there. Good flash to the middle. Turn around.
Manning thought about the three, and I thought it went off his foot, but nope.
So did Eli Gare.
1 minute, 40 seconds to go. In a half. Manning will inbound. Throws it back to Sequoia. Being guarded by Adris. I think you're going to see that now, Jim. I think you're going to clear it out for him.
They should a little bit and get right now it's three-pointer on the way.
Hampton around the rim. Ball batted around, and it's going to stay here with the Mounties. Big Julian lost that one off his hands.
I would try to drag Siraj out. Whoever's on Siraj, try to get him out from under the paint. Because he erases mistakes.
1:22 to go. South looks to inbound and back to Roberts. Roberts now back across the timeline. 1:18 to go. Swings it over to Hampton. In the corner to Manning, back to Hampton. And
good job by Dom Jennings playing some D there.
South really struggling to get a good shot here with this possession. Hampton, back to Roberts.
If the Lancers could, we've seen it all year long, defensive intensity. Nice drive, baseline jumper on the way, in and out.
Batted around. And
Sequoia runs it down. Baseline, three-pointer on the way.
Oh,
Bang!
Rainbow jumper.
Big basket, cuts it to 8.
That is a big basket. Last minute of play in the half. Adris over to Siraj. Siraj drives. He gets the blocking foul.
I didn't see it. I wasn't focused. It looked like 33 was there.
I think it was on Sanford.
South Williamsport foul number 33, Landon Sanford, his first.
Sanford was there. He might have shuffled his feet. I don't know.
Lancers to shoot 2 is number 4, Siraj.
Well, that could have went either way. The referee was hesitating before he made that call. First one on its way is good. Gets the roll.
Iron is kind for Siraj. Siraj has 14 here in the first half.
And second one is also good.
Give him 15.
Returning for the Lancers, number 14, Sean Jensen.
Sean Jensen checks in. Julian given some good minutes.
Sequoia has 14 for the Mounties. I'm sorry, give Siraj 16.
Yep, Siraj has 16, Sequoia has 14.
So those two guys, I mean, have been the offense for both their squads. Oh, boy.
Oh. That's going to be 1-on-1.
Lancer foul number 22, Dominic Jennings.
33-23.
Never want to see a foul that far away from the basket.
Well, this is good for the Mounties.
For South Williamsport, number 3, Ben Manning, shooting 1.
Young Mr. Manning, a sophomore.
A good foul shooter, too.
Form looks good on the way. Bang.
First one up and good. 75% on the season for Ben.
Well, if you wear the number 3, you got to be a good shooter, Paul. So I'm sure this sophomore is going to develop into a very, he probably already is a very good shooter, but.
Second one gets the roll. Averaging just under 5 a game, has his first 2.
Sideline back, Adris to the basket. Right-hand floater, doesn't get it. Sequoia rips it down.
And the Mounties could have the last shot if they wanted, Jim. Down 8.
Sequoia will walk it up.
Under 30 seconds to go. Here comes the double. Sequoia swings it way across the road. Sanford, long 3. That's short.
I don't know if that's a shot South wanted right there.
Over Adris. 16 seconds to go. Loyalsock's going to hold for 1, it looks like here. Over to Jensen. 9 seconds to go. Back to Adris. Back to Jensen. Jensen swings it to Jennings. Lets a 3 go off the rim. Rebounded by Adris. Off the back iron, and that is the way the half will end, Jim. We played 1 half here in Loyalsock. Loyalsock 33, South Williamsport 25. We'll be back at the half with Fairfield at the half.
We dress up every corner of your home. We have the perfect mattress from the best sleep gallery so your delivery is immediate and free. And we have that stylish new appliance with the latest feature and finish with digital price tags that scan the market to ensure you get the lowest price. Our own installers, service technicians, and delivery crews with live crew tracking so your delivery day is as free as you need it to be. Serving our people, serving our planet. We are Biters Furniture, Mattress, and Appliance.
It's the winter sales event, and the Kaiser Boys and Dan Goldman of Fairfield Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram want to celebrate with you. Drive home a new 2021 Jeep Compass, save over $4,700, or check out this new 2019 Ram 3500, save over $8,600, or get 0% for 72 months on many new vehicles during the Start Something New sales event. 2 convenient locations, Route 405 in Muncie or Route 11 in Danville. Fairfield, for fantastic deals.
All right, we're back here at Loyalsock. Fairfield at the half, Jim. Fairfield for fantastic deals.
And there's fantastic deals going on right now down at the Kaiser Boys, down at Fairfield Dodge Chrysler Jeep. Great time to get a Jeep, get a Ram truck. The Webb boys drive Ram trucks right now, and both of them love them. So,
absolutely. Let's, Jim, 33-25. Siraj Ali leads Loyalsock with 16 points, 5 boards, and he had at least 4 blocks. I know that.
And again, thanks to our statistician up here, Jimmy Webb, filling us in, huh?
No, yeah, absolutely. How does these Webb guys get in here, huh? You got the connection.
Siraj was the offense. He was a troop for Loyalsock, 16.5 rebounds. I don't know how many swats, but he had quite a few. My favorite one was a tee for slapping the backboard, but
that one doesn't show up. Sequoia with 14 points for South, 5 rebounds, 2 assists. He's been the offense for South, just as good as advertised.
Sequoia's been the troop. I mean, he's the real deal. He has quickness. He can get to the hoop. He can shoot the three-pointer, and he's done a great job for the Mounties.
All right, we're going to take a quick break. We got Doc Massey coming up at the half, and
we got Doc Massey from the Sun-Gazette, does a great job promoting local athletes.
And maybe we'll put him on the spot and get Doc Massey's top 5 before we go, too.
Why don't you put him on the spot and see if he'll give you a Super Bowl pick?
He still didn't give that pick.
No, see if you can get it out of him.
All right, we'll see what I can do. All right, we'll be right back here to Loyalsock. Let's take a quick break. Fairfield at the half, 33-25, Lancers.
It's the winter sales event, and the Kaiser boys and Dan Goldman of Fairfield Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram want to celebrate with you. Drive home a new 2021 Jeep Compass, save over $4,700, or check out this new 2019 Ram 3500, save over $8,600, or get 0% for 72 months on many new vehicles during the Start Something New sales event. 2 convenient locations, Route 405 in Muncie or Route 11 in Danville. Fairfield, for fantastic deals.
Oh, man, great energy. King Kong energy drink. It's with the big boys drink. I'll tell you what, I used to drink Red Bull all the time. What a flavor here. It tastes like cotton candy and raspberry mixed. If you want the energy, King Kong energy drink is the one you're going to have to choose. It has a great taste. It's a flavor that lasts. It has like an aftertaste to it. You really taste it. And I like the flavor. And I mean, it's 12 ounces, and that's usually a lot to drink for me at one time, but I could see polishing off a couple of these. I'll be running through the wall in no time. We all beat King Kong. And all right, we're back here at the half. Fairfield at the half for fantastic deals, and fantastic buddy of mine here, Doc Massey. Doc, good first half?
Yeah, it was exciting. I think South's got to be pretty happy. I think, moving up to AAA this year, this was a good game for them to play. And, they're showing right now that they can hang with them. They make a few of those chippies that they missed, they'd be tied or winning right now. So yeah, they got to feel pretty good. And
that's what Jim and I said. This could be a preview of something to come down the line.
Yeah.
That first week of March, 4 districts, being that South is now in 3A. Like I said, Sequoia Roberts, talk about him a little bit, just as good as advertised.
Yeah.
So quick off the dribble, and he could just shoot from anywhere on the court.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen anybody faster in District 4 than he is off the dribble. I mean, he's potent, he's lethal, and they're trying just about everything they can, and he's still able to get around defenders, and he sets people up really well. I mean, his vision's off the charts. I mean, he's the real deal. He's one of the best players in District 4, and with him on the court, it gives them that horse to build around, and they've got some good pieces around them. So I think South's dangerous moving forward.
Yeah, I mean, he could change the game. I just feel from what I've seen the first half here, they need someone else to step up to take some of that brunt off him. It seems like the offense is flowing through him. The first quarter, he had a hand in every single basket that was made, whether it was an assist or whatever. But for Loyalsock, Siraj Ali, he's been unstoppable underneath.
Yeah,
again, 16 points, I believe. Well, besides the foul line, all the rest of them all in the paint.
Yeah, he's been a handful for sure. He's halfway to another double-double with 5 rebounds. He's got 4 blocks, so maybe he can make a run at a triple-double right now. Even when he's not blocking the shots, you can tell he's into their heads a little bit. They're thinking about the potential to get their shot blocked. So I think some of the reasons South is missing those chippies is because Siraj is weighing on their mind a little bit.
Yeah, and you could just see them altering their shots underneath there when he's down there under the basket. Eli Gare for Loyalsock had a really good first quarter, 5 quick points. And Jim and I talked a little bit in the open, going forward with Loyalsock, someone has to step up, and Eli could be that person, the third person besides the Ali brothers, to give them some scoring punch going forward. as we get deeper and deeper. I mean, we're over just about halfway through the season, a little bit
Crazy,
over half.
yeah.
And, a condensed season this year, but someone has to stop. And Eli could do it. I mean, he could beat him off the dribble. He could shoot from the outside. But like I said, I think that's something that we need to watch going forward. And Idris only with 2 points, I believe, on both from the foul line.
Yeah. For a kid, he's averaging 22 coming into the game, and he's missed a lot of shots he usually makes.
Yeah.
And but it's going to happen. You're not going to have your A game every night,
No.
and that's why, like you said, to have somebody like a Dom Jennings or an Eli Gare or Sean Jensen, somebody, to be a consistent third option for them would be huge for them moving forward. Especially, the good thing from Loyalsock's perspective. You wouldn't usually think they're going to be up by 8 points at halftime with Idris scoring 2 points, but but here they are.
Yeah. And I think for South got to keep it as close as they can for as long as they can and take their chances in the fourth. I mean, if they're going down the fourth quarter down 8 points, that's a victory there just to get there and have that chance in the final frame. We've seen calls go against you. We've seen, you never know in that fourth quarter what could happen. All right, time to put you on the spot for your top 5, Doc. We got it from you last week. Anything change?
No, it's still the same. North Penn Liberty at 5-6-0 up in the NTL, I think.
Now, they started later, right? They started a little later?
they started about a week or two after everybody else.
Okay.
And I think in Class A, you're looking at Liberty and Newman right now being the 2 best teams, and maybe on a collision course. Number 4 going into the week was Montoursville, but I probably moved them up to 3 after last night. But anyway, Montour's 9-2. They've won 7 in a row. They're healthy again. They're full strength again. They'll be here Monday.
Yeah, we'll see them Monday night here, yep.
Yeah, that'll be a good battle. Number 3, I'd probably swap these two now, is Williamsport, who looked great against Holy Redeemer and then struggled against Danville. Granted, Danville's a good team. They're 7-1. But little bit of a head scratcher to see him play so well against Redeemer and then kind of struggle from the start against Danville.
Yeah, they got off to really. I wasn't watching the game, but I was just following on Twitter. I was watching Matt that covers them. That he was, putting his. It was 21-7 in the first quarter, and then Williamsport came back a little bit, got it close, and then third quarter Danville really pulled away. Jagger Dressler was lethal from the outside, and I mean. Danville has about 4 players that can beat you.
Yeah, they're tough. They're the team
tough.
to beat in Quad A. And number 2, St. John Newman. They won a big game against Muncie last night. They were down at the half against Hughesville tonight and came back to win by 7. 9-0. They're getting healthy again.
They played tonight too. They
played an early game against Hughesville, and then number 1 Loyalsock, and Sock and Newman. I think they play in a couple of weeks, and hopefully it'll be like last year. That was highly entertaining.
Yeah, they scored 100 points. That was really entertaining.
So
all right.
I better get going.
All right, Doc,
I gotta
thanks.
go down those steps.
Try to catch back into the game. Doc Massey.
Sounds good.
Let's take a quick break. We'll be right back with the third quarter.
It's the winter sales event, and the Kaiser boys and Dan Goldman of Fairfield Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram want to celebrate with you. Drive home a new 2021 Jeep Compass, save over $4,700, or check out this new 2019 Ram 3500, save over $8,600, or get 0% for 72 months on many new vehicles during the Start Something New.
All right, Jim, we're back right in start time for the third quarter. I want to thank Doc Massey for stopping by, and Eli Gare drives right to the basket. We talked about him stepping up, and he did.
Right down Broadway, puts it in. 10-point Lancer lead.
First couple minutes of the quarter, very important to the Mounties. Three-pointer on the way, and I think that was tipped, and it was, and it will stay here with the Mounties.
And again, the Southside had to be happy at halftime, only down 8. Missed a lot of layups. Looked like it was going to get away from them. Important time here, starting to Dries on the run out all the way to the hoop. Oh, Sequoia got a piece.
Yep, over to Jennings. Jennings kicks it back to Gare. Gare drives right to the hoop again. Little short, rebounded by Bachman. Bachman up to Roberts. Sequoia across the timeline. Threw it away, and that was Bachman who threw that away.
Loudenslugger was down in the post and open. He just missed him.
10-point lead for Loyalsock.
First 2 minutes here, like I always say, very important.
Absolutely. Here comes Idris Ali. Idris kicks it back to Gare. Gare kicks it over to Idris. 3-ball on the way from the corner. Rebounded Siraj up and in.
Great job by Siraj. Had position, and like he does, cleaned up the mess. 18 for Siraj.
Big game for the junior.
Nice pass.
Laugenslater at the doorstep. Another block by Siraj.
Siraj is having a block party.
And we're all invited. Siraj to the rack. Up and gets it to roll in.
Block at one end, finger roll at the other. 14-point Lancer lead. Have a game, young fella.
Hampton being pressured. Over to Roberts. Here comes the double team. Roberts blows by them. Drives baseline. Throws in reverse. Good block by Jensen.
Jensen got that one.
Yep. Up ahead to Idris. Idris to Jennings. And count it, and he will go to the line.
Great job by Dom Jennings. Took the harm, made the hoop, go to the line, old-fashioned three-point lead. Lancers at 2 minutes, out to a 16-point bulge. Good time for a timeout if you're Coach Rob House.
Absolutely. 8-0 run to start the third quarter by Loyalsock. Jennings at the line. And it is good, Jim. I wasn't going to jinx him. He's perfect for the year. From the line, he has not missed. How about a timeout on the floor? 42-25, Lancers up big. 6:27 to go in the third. We'll be right back.
We dress up every corner of your home. We have the perfect mattress from the best sleep gallery so your delivery is immediate and free. And we have that stylish new appliance with the latest feature and finish with digital price tags that scan the market to ensure you get the lowest price. Our own installers, service technicians, and delivery crews with live crew tracking so your delivery day is as free as you need it to be. Serving our people, serving our planet. We are Biters Furniture, Mattress, and Appliance.
This is Scott here from Park Pizza in Williamsport. Everybody's back to school. Hopefully we have some good high school games going on. Hope everybody's out there keeping safe. Just to let you know, we're here, we're open, ready to see y'all. So enjoy the game and stop on in.
And we're back here, Jim. A 9-0 run here to start the second half. The Loyalsock lead now up to 17.
That's what the Loyalsock does. That's the Lancer Lightning. I mean, they can deliver those runs so quick, and before you know it, you're out of the game.
Yeah, and South needs a good possession here. And you can see they're rattled here just as they're bringing the ball up court. Mounty's going from right to left.
Good pass.
He walked there.
He had a wide open layup. Again, they're looking for Siraj. Siraj has altered so many shots, and he's in their minds now.
Absolutely. We had him unofficially for 5 blocks so far. Idris across the timeline. Little shake and bake over to Jensen. Jensen back to Jennings. Has it picked. Away. Here comes Manning. Or Bachman, excuse me.
Bachman all the way to the
right
basket.
To the hole.
Misses the bunny.
Off the back iron. Rebounded Jensen. Jensen up to Idris. Idris takes it right at Roberts, and they're going to get a blocking foul.
That was 2 athletes going at it there. They were going to climb the ladder, and Sequoia got him down below with the body.
Yeah, I think Sequoia was just going to try to body up to him. He wasn't even going to try to block it.
Look for Idris to get going here. He's had a quiet night, and a lot of times you take a player his caliber, you get him on the foul line, and you get him a couple easy points, and he'll turn it open, and he's too good to only have 2 points.
And that one is no good. Makes 1 out of 2. Rebounded to Sanford. Sanford over to Hampton. Hampton being pressured, needs help to bring it up. Over to Rod. Throw Eli Gare. Almost picked his pocket there.
Good defense by Gare. Got his arm in there. Deflected the ball just too close to the sideline.
And now Gare's on Roberts here to start the third quarter. Here goes Hampton. Hampton over to Manning. Manning throws it to Roberts, and ball batted around and off Jensen, and it's going to stay here.
And that's probably the one thing that young Mr. Roberts has seen that no other team. They've come at him with a bunch of different guys Loyalsock has in man that are athletic. I don't know what's going on there. I don't think there was anything going on.
No.
The ref talked to him, and Eli gave Sequoia a little bump, and on we play.
Little
fist bump.
Yep, little fisting. Over to Hampton. Hampton will try to get something going here for South. Up to the high. Bachman spins off the window, up, and once again you see Siraj how he altered his shot, but good move by Bachman as he laid it up and in off the window.
They got to take it at the big fella. Their only chance for a comeback is to get him in foul trouble and on the bench.
Absolutely. Gare with the ball, thought about it. Kicks it back to Jennings. He'll take it. Long 3. Siraj gets the rebound underneath, and
misses it. You don't see that very often.
No, Mounty's looking to run. Up ahead to Manning. Manning swings it over to Bachman. Bachman back to Roberts. Sequoia looks a little shake there, drives to the basket, up and in and count it.
He had he had Siraj on him. He knew he could get him the basket. The question was, would he follow him all the way and block it? And he didn't. He left him go. Probably didn't want to get in foul trouble, and he hung, drew the foul from Jensen, and this is what the Mounties needed.
And shooting one is Sequoia Roberts.
Roberts at the line, shooting one, looked to make the three-point play the old-fashioned way, and he does.
Just what the Mounties ordered. 13-point lead, 17 for Roberts. I'm sorry, down 13.
You need to stop here. Crowd chanting here. Nice crowd on hand tonight here for the Loyalsock game.
Well, both teams, the players got 2 tickets for their parents, and that's a great thing for Siraj. Oh, what a great catch. All I saw was a big Nick come out, grab the ball, put it in the hoop like it's no big deal. I thought that pass was thrown away, didn't you?
It looked like it was going away, yep.
Hampton, his third, team's third.
Julian checking in the game.
Big Julian in, young Mr. Jensen down.
Line for the old-fashioned three-point play, Siraj Ali.
And Siraj hits it.
Finishes off the three-point opportunity. 23 for Siraj.
Lee Habelar into the ball game.
Lancers in full court press, 16-point lead.
And they're just denying the ball to Sequoia off that inbound. They don't want him to touch it at all.
Well, Eli Guerra, I mean, he's a great athlete.
Overhead to Bachman. They break the press. Bachman. In fact, Evans had it poked away. Back to Roberts on the right wing.
All right, here we go. I'd like to see this. Little bump, got away with it. Nice pass over the shoulder. Three-pointer on the way.
Oh, ball on the cylinder
Sequoia in there to clean it up.
Oh, Julian swats it away.
Going the other way. Eli Guerra. Crossover. Nope.
A little out of control there. And now Eli's going to get a frustration foul there as he banged right into the back of Bachman.
The old FF, Paul. The old frustration foul. We see a lot of those, and that
happens, yeah.
You see that at every level of basketball.
I think the official never even gave him the ball.
Does he get a turnover? Does the official get scored a turnover for that?
No. Some of these games, the officials should be on the score sheets that we've seen some games. Tonight's been a very good game, though.
They've done a nice. Well. There's a lot. Oh, Dries on the steal, finger roll.
Dries Ali with the bucket.
18-point Lancer lead.
Over to Manning. Back to Habelar. Up ahead to Bachman, and they're going to get a Dries with a little touch foul there.
We call that. We'll be here all night.
Lancer foul number 15, Idris Ali, his third.
You always get a quick call after we say the officials are doing a good job. It happens every single time.
You and that jinxing stuff.
I do have the jinx. That's the Hazelton jinx.
Oh, boy, throws it away. Dom Jennings tries to run it down.
Havelar chases it down.
Good job by Havelar.
Across the timeline. Over to Manning. Here comes the double. Trying to get the ball to Sequoia.
Ooh.
Back to Bachman. Bachman just bangs into Julian. He bounced off him like a pinball.
Julian called for the foul there.
They called the foul? Oh.
They did.
He ran right into him, but 48-30. Lancers lead by 18.
Julian shook his head like, no, wait a second. I was just standing there. Grant at the line.
First one is up, no good.
He'd taken and this is where that shows, Paul. He hasn't played basketball in a few years, concentrated on other sports, came back and gets the second one. Good for the young man.
1 on the 2.
He'll get polished the longer the year goes on.
Up ahead to Jennings. Jennings with the ball now to Idris. Lancers look to reset. Idris being guarded closely by Manning. Now swings it over to Eli. Eli over to Idris in the corner. Back to Eli.
South still in that 1-3-1 zone.
Over to Jennings. Down low to Siraj. Long cross-court pass. Good defense by South.
Nice bounce pass, Dom Jennings.
I thought he was going to slam that home, Jim.
Siraj Ali with the bucket.
Siraj on the business end. Ooh.
50-31, under 3 minutes to go here in the
nice
third quarter.
Nice pass baseline. Throw it in reverse. He went up and missed. I guess he had Siraj on the reverse side.
Yep. He got Julian again for the foul.
There's where you don't want to be, I guess. Siraj on the weak side, Julian behind you on the strong side. Probably getting to the foul line's the best young Mr. Loudslugger was going to do. I'd like to see him take his time here. He rushed
that one a little bit. He's usually a pretty good free throw shooter. Give Siraj a little bit of a break.
Evan has 4 points tonight. Gets the second. Well, no, that's short too.
And rebounded by Jensen. Got to make your free throws, guys. Over to Jennings.
Give it to the big fella.
Julian calling for the
big
rock.
Fella. Good job. Dom finds Julian. Julian wanted the ball and finishes. Lancers stretch it out to 21. It's been all Lancers third quarter here.
Absolutely.
Nice pass.
Loggins in off the window, up and in.
Well
Good
done.
Position by Evan.
And that's what they need to do. It might be a little late now, but for the future games, they need to attack.
Evan Loudenslager with the bucket.
Oh.
Patrice.
Oh. Oh. I'll give it double O and I'll let it go. How about that?
That's 6 on Loyalsock. 2:11 to go here. Overhead to Manning. Manning, long pass. Over to Habelar.
Good jump there by Jensen. Picked. Back to Manning. Over to Sequoia. Sequoia been quiet here in the second half.
Yeah, he hasn't really touched the ball.
Got him up, got Eli up. Oh, around to Drees, up strong and in. Nice move on the baseline.
That was like when you play hopscotch, Jim.
How about
when you zig around the thing there. He zigged and zagged and took it right to the hole. And
Paul, if I tried to do that, I'd dislocate a hip.
Yeah, we're in bad shape. We've talked about this before. You and I aren't playing anything.
Dom Jennings, three-pointer on the way, short. I've been waiting for him to bust out.
Over to Jensen. Jensen drives down the lane, hangs in the air. Julian battles for the ball and gets it. Gare, long three. That's off the bank. That's currency, Jim. The bank's open.
Now the banks haven't been open a while, but they are tonight.
Eli's shaking his head there, but it went in. Timeout on the floor. 20-point lead for Loyalsock. Let's take a quick break. 1:17 to go in the third. WebWeeklyLive.com, Hoopers Only TV.
Your family table away from home is Dolly's Diner, now with 3 great locations. The original Dolly's, Loyalsock, behind Rita's off the Golden Strip. Dolly's Montoursville, where Dolly met Griggs. And now the new Dolly's, Park Avenue, Williamsport, formerly Donna's Restaurant. For those amazing breakfasts, daily and chef specials, sticky buns, and more, and Griggs Coffee and Peanuts. Don't miss it. Dolly's.
All right, we're back here. Jim, no timeout. We had an injury timeout on the floor.
Yeah, I missed it. CI was urging him, even though he didn't have a timeout, to keep the intensity up on defense.
Yeah, he was. Overhead to Bachman. Bachman getting in trouble and throws it away there. Good defense again. That intimidation factor by Julian.
Big Julian.
1:06 to go here in the third. Loyalsock by 20. They led by 8 at the half. Jensen.
Nice defense over there.
Siraj.
Hablar.
Siraj checks back into the game. There's Gare's patented baseline drive.
Beautiful.
Off the dribble, lays it up and in.
And again, they need that out of Eli. As a dozen tonight, as they head in down the stretch to districts, they need him to become a scoring factor.
Absolutely.
Nice. Oh, I thought he had the steal.
Over the head. And Manning will go to the line.
Good job by the sophomore. Getting to the basket, drawing the foul. He's a good foul shooter.
And not to be the dead point, Jim, but you could just see how they're altering their shot as they drive in the paint there. That ball he threw so high up on the board because they're used to getting them swatted away. First one up is good.
3 points tonight for number 3.
All from the line. And second one is up and around the rim.
Now Big Julian clears it out. Up to Jensen. Jensen on the run, right side. Back to Siraj, top of the key.
30 seconds to go here in the quarter. Long three by Gare. Rebounded by Jensen. Off the window, no short. 3 for a buck there, Jim.
Oh.
Julian underneath, up and in.
Too much size there for the Lancers inside against South, and Julian finishes it off.
Big third quarter here for Loyalsock.
Nice drive to the basket. He's going to draw the foul. And that's exactly what I was talking about earlier in the game. They need to attack, and again, maybe they'll meet again. They need to attack the bigs of Loyalsock, just like that. Good heads-up play by Manning. He got into Julian, drew the foul. He'll get 2 at the line.
And the 26-point quarter here as Loyalsock has exploded here in the third quarter. Sanford back into the game.
Manning gets the first.
Aaron Akers also coming in the game. We haven't seen him all night. Had a good game last night off the bench.
Good.
For South in a victory against Montgomery. Second one is good. Ooh, Jensen across the timeline, 5 seconds. Jensen lets it fly off the iron. And there's your horn. 3 quarters in the books, Jim. 59-38. 1 quarter left to go. We'll be right back after a short break.
You probably already know that Murray Mazda offers a lifetime warranty on all their new Mazdas. You may not know what that means. Let me explain. You're covered for unlimited miles and unlimited time. If anything happens to the drive axle, turbocharger, transmission, engine, and all internal parts, you're covered. If you were to pay for all this out of pocket, it would cost you over $10,000. But Murray Mazda gives you care for a lifetime, and that's a real deal.
We dress up every corner of your home. We have the perfect mattress from the best sleep gallery so your delivery is immediate and free. And we have that stylish new appliance with the latest feature and finish, with digital price tags that scan the market to ensure you get the lowest price. Our own installers, service technicians, and delivery crews, with live crew tracking so your delivery day is as free as you need it to be. Serving our people, serving our planet. We are Biters Furniture, Mattress, and Appliance.
All right, we're back here at Loyalsock. Jim started the fourth quarter. Siraj Ali, 25 points, 9 rebounds, 5 blocks unofficially.
He's been the troop for the Lancers tonight.
He's close to a triple-double here.
Sequoia checks back in, and he has 19.
Yeah, 4 points only in that quarter for Sequoia. They kept him under wraps. He really didn't touch the ball that much.
No.
Bachman from the foul line.
Good job by Sequoia, taking away. Oh, and that's exactly what I'm talking about. Sequoia did the right thing. He got in there with the bigs, got the rebound, created the contact when he jumped, got the call on Siraj.
Siraj Ali, his 4th, team's 9th.
First one up is good. Really, so smooth.
He is.
Shooting 2 is Sequoia Roberts.
And again, in the future, if I'm scouting against Loyalsock, I want to attack Siraj. I want to. We haven't seen anybody stop him. So what do you have to do is attack him and create foul situation. Nice pass underneath. There's Eli. Put it up strong and rolls it in.
Eli Gare with the bucket.
14 for Eli tonight, and that's huge. They need scores to step up.
Absolutely, and we've seen Eli fill it up. I mean,
he can. There's no doubt.
Hampton over to Logan-Slaughter. Niedig in the game.
Nice pass.
Nice pass underneath. Good dish to Bachman.
And again, Bachman, good job finishing. Caught it, went up strong. Nice pass for the young man just checking in.
Alex Niedig, a sophomore, number 4, checking in. Comes in with 4 points a game average. Over to Jensen. Jensen thinks about the 3. That's short. Rebounded to Dries. A little hard off the back iron.
Jensen's just thinking too much. He needs to just relax and let it loose.
Eli, Dries comes floating in there. That's 4 rebounds in a row for Loyalsock. No one boxing out.
Athleticism of Loyalsock showing through here a little bit. 20-point Lancer lead, 6:53 to go, fourth quarter. Good ball game. Lancers busted it open there with that little Lancer Lightning in the third.
And that's all it takes sometimes, Jim.
Yes.
And you can see the frustration on Sequoia Roberts there, but he's not going to quit. He's going to keep hustling. Siraj, long pass cross court. Back to Jensen, squares up for the 3. That's off the back iron.
See what
South could not grab a rebound right now,
What
Jim.
I would like to see young Mr. Jensen do is he's been struggling several games from the three-point line. Attack the basket. Get yourself in, hopefully get some easy baskets, maybe get to the free throw line. Break that spell of putting that pressure on yourself from beyond the arc. Bachman, middle of the court.
Logan-Slaughter, a little hard.
There's a Dries in with another rebound. Out to Jensen, a little long. Good job running it down. Sequoia control.
6:18 to go. 20-point Lancer lead. And here comes Roberts. Going from right to left. Roberts drives, initiates the contact. Off the window. Short. Rebounded by Jensen. Jensen over to Eli Gare.
Sequoia's down. I don't know if he turned an ankle or cramps, I would say.
Let's see, he's holding his knee, Jim.
Mountie substitution number 13.
We don't want to speculate.
No, we don't want to see that.
We got an injury timeout. Let's take a quick break here. 30-second timeout. We'll be back.
The team at Alexander Nissan has been working hard acquiring the biggest selection of new Titans and Frontiers in our history. So we're announcing Alexander Nissan's Big Truck Event. Our biggest inventory ever of new Titans and Frontiers will be selling out fast with discounts up to $9,400. Plus, we have 0% financing options up to 84 months. But that's not all. Our maximum trade-in policy means we trade almost anything, no matter how much you owe. With the Big Nissan Truck Event, Alexander Nissan again proves we're taking the deals the other guys won't.
Family table away from home is Dolly's Diner, now with 3 great locations. The original Dolly's Loyalsock behind Rita's off the Golden Strip. Dolly's Montoursville, where Dolly met Griggs. And now the new Dolly's, Park Avenue, Williamsport, formerly Donna's Restaurant. For those amazing breakfasts, daily and chef specials, sticky buns, and more, and Griggs coffee and peanuts. Don't miss it. Dolly's Diner, your family table away from home, covering the Williamsport area.
And good news, Jim, Sequoia Roberts walking off the court in his own power. I think you're right. He did have a cramp.
The way he went down, he just acted like it was cramping up, and that's what the trainer did, stretched him out good. And hopefully, bad thing about cramps is once you get them, they're hard to get rid of.
Oh, absolutely. Over to Gare. Gare back to Jensen.
Sequoia has 21 for the night, by the way.
Adrice, long 3, in and out. Ball comes down to Hablar, excuse me.
I think they got Jennings on a reach. 20-point Lancer lead, 5:46 to go in the fourth.
He's shooting 2 now.
His second, team's 10th. Going to the line for South Williamsport, shooting the double bonus, number 10, Lee Habelar.
Habelar, very good free throw shooter here for the Mounties. First one up and off the back iron.
You're the king of the jinx.
I am.
Teams will probably hire you, Paul. You'll probably get money under the table in the playoff stretch.
Teams aren't going to give me their free throw stats anymore. Second one is good.
Good job there by Mr. Havelar getting the second one.
Jim, we got Carl listening. He just texted us we're doing a good job. Glad to see Carl listening on again.
Absolutely. Carl's a good guy. Always listening to Webb Weekly Live.
Yep, he has his Webb Weekly hat on, I'm sure. We sent that over to him.
Oh, nice move by Havelar. All the way to the hoop and in.
Lee Habelar with the basket.
Habelar, nice.
What year's that young man? A sophomore?
Sophomore, yep.
Athleticism there and the little quicks.
6'3".
Bang.
Jennings, long 3.
Jennings did exactly what a good shooter should do. Measured it, lined it up, and stroked it.
Jennings has 9. Ball over to Niedig.
Man, Eli, we saw that one coming, didn't we? So if you're South Williamsport here, you're down 25-08. Other than that one run in the third quarter, they played a really nice game. So what do you want to do? You want to finish strong. You don't want to end up having a 30-point bulge on the scoreboard. You want to hopefully get out of here with 10, 15-point lead.
Right,
now, obviously,
absolutely.
You want to come all the way back. But you and I know erasing a 20-point lead against any team is tough to do with 5:08 to go.
Yeah, absolutely. But if you're Loyalsock, you don't want to put South on the line when the clock is stopped to try to catch up. That's something you don't want. Niedig missed the second one there.
Adrice, Dom. Adrice down Broadway over to Eli in the corner. He'll drive back to Adrice.
Adrice, nice alley-oop right there.
Brother to brother.
Ali to Ali for 2.
The brothers Ali team up for a hoop.
4:46 to go. Here come the Mounties. Hampton, long 3.
Hey, it's been our pleasure calling the brothers Ali's games. Oh, I'll run out to Julian. Oh, he mishandles it.
Julian looked like a wide receiver there. That was wide open in the end zone.
Actually looked like a defensive tackle that was playing wide receiver.
Well, 6'8", he gets up and down the court there.
He does. He got a little excited there.
He did. I was waiting for him to ram it home there. Over to Niedig. Back to Bachman. Bachman drives.
Siraj with another board, double-double. 27 points, at least 10 rebounds.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, ball tipped around, and it's going to stay here with Loyalsock. 4:16 to go. Another substitution in the game. Landon Sanford.
I doubt we see any more Sequoia with the cramps and the 22-point Lancer lead. His night's probably finished.
Yeah.
Siraj to Julian.
He's still trying to stretch it out there, Jim.
Yeah.
Over to Idris.
Nice pass. Little alley-oop to Siraj.
To Ali.
I'd love to see that with a monster finish, wouldn't you?
I'd like to see him thunder at home, yeah.
I'll let you call that.
Oh, we almost had it there, Jim. Ball comes down to Idris. And 68-44 now.
24-point Lancer lead.
3:50 to go.
I would imagine about the 3-minute mark here, CI will clear the bench.
Yeah, we only seen 6 different Lancers tonight.
And that's something they gotta develop some players.
Siraj swats that one down.
I bet you he'd be a heck of a volleyball player.
I wouldn't want to be on the other side of a spike. Here's Hampton, Trent Hampton, the senior. Good-looking ball player. Over to Sanford. Back to Niedig. Pull-up jumper. That's short. Rebounded by Evan. Back out. Almost threw it away. Mounties come down with the loose ball. Another nice dish. And Siraj swats that in about the second row.
Another Spalding burger there with cheese. Are they using Wilson's now? I'm not sure. They go back and forth.
And number 2,
Oh, Sequoia's coming back in.
Oh, well, good.
He was out there stretching his leg out. 3:31 to go here.
Sequoia reminds me back in my day, Scotty Peterson, a guard at Williamsport. He was built just like that. Looked like him, lightning fast.
Kicks it over to Jennings. Jennings is calling for that ball there. He wants to shoot that tray. Back to Idris.
Julian, nice pass. Dom Jennings, 3 on the way. Bang!
Count it.
Dominic Jennings for 3.
Little inside out, Julian to Dom.
Dom has 12.
And again, Dom coming through with some points tonight.
Yep, average.
Huge.
A little bit over his average. Shooting the rock good tonight. Here comes Sequoia.
Nice pass.
Bachman.
Oh, misses the ball. Oh!
And that's what you don't want to see, Jim, at this late in the game. See if CI gets Siraj
Everybody's
out of there.
okay.
South Williamsport foul.
Yeah, that was just some incidental contact. He went underneath him. And
Team's 4th.
Yeah, nothing dirty there. Just
No.
playing hard.
See, I just asked him if he's okay. I think he wants a dunk here, Jim, to be honest with you. 71-44.
Nice pass. Another up. Another oop. 29 for Siraj. Opportunity for a 30 burger tonight.
That'd be career high for him. I think
Must
it's
be
a
hungry.
now.
I must be hungry for a hamburger.
You're getting me
tonight.
hungry. We got to get one of those pizzas delivered up here, Cam. You guys don't deliver to Loyalsock. Never mind.
Park Pizza?
Yes. We got to talk to Scott here. How do we get
Pizza?
some pizza up here?
Entering the game for South Williamsport, number 3, Ben Manning.
Good thinking there by Coach getting Sequoia out. He's had a nice ball game. And again, good. The South Side scheduling, playing Loyalsock here. Great test for them tonight. Siraj looking for that 30-point mark.
Yeah, and they got a
Got
game.
it.
They got a quick turnaround, Jim. They play again tomorrow night at Bucktail. 3 in a row for South Williamsport. Then they're home in Muncie on the 9th.
Well, that'll be a good ball game.
Ball Siraj. Up ahead to Jennings. And kicks it to Idris, right underneath, up and in. And for Loyalsock, Jim, Hughesville, they're at Hughesville.
Little roll reversal there. I'm sorry, Paul, interrupted
okay.
you, but Ali to Ali the other way. Siraj to Idris.
13, Ryan Glunk.
And little upcoming games for Loyalsock. On the 6th, they are at Hughesville. Hughesville played very well tonight. Doc Massey was telling us against Newman. They're there on Saturday, and then they're home here at Battle of the Bridge against Montoursville on Monday night.
And we have that here.
We will have that. Then they are at Mount Carmel on the 10th, and then home here on the 12th against Central Columbia.
Nice job there going base. Was that Havilar?
That was Havilar, yep. And wholesale changes for the Lancers. Braden Miller into the ball game. Cy Kavanaugh into the ball game. Brendan Clark, we haven't seen him at all tonight. He's into the ball game now.
That's another big fella I'd like to see.
And Ryan Glunk getting his first varsity action of the year.
Coming back from injury here. And
back injury. We think we might not see him all year, but he's back. And
well, he's another one they need to get get him healthy for the stretch run.
Yeah, I watched him in the JV game a
Good
little
job
bit.
there by Clark on the steal.
He looked good in the JV game a little bit, but he's definitely a little tentative. But first game back,
South
you know.
Williamsport foul number 3, Ben Manning, his first, team 6th.
Clock running now, 30-point lead for the Lancers.
Got away from South there in that third quarter.
Glunk over to Ross to Kavanaugh. Back to Miller. Over top of the key to Glunk. Swings it back to Ross. Ross to Kavanaugh. Braden Miller, good kid too. Talk to him a lot. Helps us out with a lot of stuff here when we need some information. Oh, nice move underneath by Clark.
Brendan Clark can help the Lancers.
Last minute to play in the ball game. All Loyalsock.
Nice pass cross court. Somebody get it into the score sheet there.
Landon Sanford
scores.
Landon gets a bucket in the ball game.
6'2", 6'3", senior. Over to Ross. Ross back out to Kavanaugh. 37 seconds to go in the ball game. Lancers by 30 here. Blew it open in the second half. Kicks it corner. Miller, long three. That's short. And it'll be Mountie ball here as we're under 20 seconds to go with the moving clock. And Nedick will have the ball and see what kind of shot they get here to end the game. Kicks in the corner. Sanford drives baseline, dishes down low. Back out, 3-ball on the way. Off the back iron, 4 seconds. Glunk pulls the rebound. And I think that's where it's going to end, Jim. That's a final score here at Loyalsock. Loyalsock 76, South Williamsport 46. Let's take a break. We'll be right back to wrap it all up.
We want you to make sure you're going pocket, jump, balls in the feet. That's what we do here at FastFaz. We teach speed, agility, and quickness because we want you all to be better athletes. That's why you're here. So make sure on this one, when you jump up, come down, power leg, acceleration. Softball, football, basketball, soccer, baseball, softball, whatever you got, we can do it here.
Fastmaz.com.
Fastmaz.com. Lift your knees. You gotta get your knees up. Come on, let's go.
You gotta be here.
Hi, I'm Rennie Rodarmel. I run the Rennie Rodarmel Agency located at 921 Westminster Drive, Williamsport, Pennsylvania. I think my passion is meeting with the customers one-on-one, reviewing all their needs and doing the best job we can to make sure they have the best available coverage at the best price. This agency stands out above a lot of them as far as customer service. Our philosophy is not to tell a customer what they need to do. We need to know what they want us to do for them and take care of them. In 36 years, I've won just about every award they have. I think the award I'm most proud of is being inducted into the All-State Financial Hall of Fame. It was one of my goals from day one, so looking 20 years out and being able to get there was fantastic. Change of any kind has a little anxiety with them. If you have any questions, concerns, anything happens, come to us right away. We're here to answer all your questions and make sure you understand what is going on and what happened.
And we're back with the Rennie Rodarmel wrap-up show. Paul Bowe, the Rennie Rodarmel
the wrap-up show, Allstate. Get a piece of the rock, right?
There you go. Well, wrong.
Isn't it get a piece
No.
of the rock? I'm wrong again. I'm an insurance guy. I don't even know. See that? Anyway, we're at the wrap-up show here, Jim. 30-point win for Loyalsock, a 43-21 second-half bulge. And that just did in South Williamsport.
It did. In the third quarter there, most of that damage happened. And Sequoia, as good as advertised, just ran out of gas and cramped up there a little bit. But, hey, good 3 quarters for the Mounties until it got away.
Yeah, Sequoia led the Mounties with 21 points, 4 rebounds, and 4 assists. Grant Bachman was second with 6 points. They played hard. They gave it their all. Loyalsock just proved to be too much.
Yeah, and again, South wanted to play this game. Coach Hausnick, I tip my hat that they're competing District 4 3A this year, so they got to measure up, and they at least they know they can play with Loyalsock.
Yeah, and for Loyalsock, Siraj Ali led the way, Jim. 30 points, 12 rebounds. I'm going to say 6 blocks. It might be more. He just was all over the court tonight.
Again, they had no answer, and if these teams meet again, I would whoever attack Siraj and try to get him in foul trouble, because we've yet to see anybody shut him down offensively this year.
Yeah, and the night that Idris really wasn't called on, he scored 6 points, but Eli Gare and Dom Jennings both with a dozen each. That's what this team needs. They need someone to push them, and to get some points besides the Ali brothers. And tonight, the Lancers did just that. Like I said, at the end, they emptied out the bench. But, again, 6 Lancers. We need that 7th person to step up if any foul trouble does arise.
Well, I like Eli. He came out and attacked early.
Yeah.
And often. And, Dom Jennings, he can flat out score. They need to get that from him. The other young man tonight is young Mr. Jensen. He's got to find his shot here a little bit. But, again, and I'm not being critical, young man, but stop shooting 3-pointers. Get to the basket, get some free throws, get your game going that way. And that's what it's going to take. The Lancers need to be 7 deep.
No, absolutely.
If they want to accomplish what they want to accomplish this year.
And we talked a little bit about, as we were in closing, Montoursville coming up on the schedule, then Mount Carmel, then Central Columbia, and then Loyalsock is really getting into the meat of their schedule. They have Danville coming up. They have the game with Newman coming up in here. They have to go up to Troy yet. They got a lot of tough games coming up on the schedule for Loyalsock. So come playoff time, this team is going to be battle-tested for sure.
And that's what CI will do. He'll use this stretch run to develop some players for the district tournament and hopefully the state tournament run. And he's got the games to do it. I mean, one game I wish we would do, but we won't, is Troy, because that young man from Troy, that'll be a good ball game.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's way up north there, right? Yeah. So they're playing. They usually switch every year, playing home and home, and this year the game is up there. Last year we did have the game here at Loyalsock, and Troy was beating Loyalsock at half. It was a good game. They just ran out of gas, but
Absolutely.
This year more weapons. They're reload. Young Ty Barrett, only a junior, just as good as advertised.
He can fill it up.
Yeah.
So
anything else to add here?
No, Sequoia Roberts, he's the real deal. I mean, he's quick, he's athletic, he can shoot, he can attack the basket. I mean, it'll be interesting to see him down. A lot of it is matchups down in districts. You hope for some upsets, so don't count South out making a district tournament run.
No, absolutely. And you are listening to the Rennie Road Armor wrap-up show. We will get it right this time. It is Allstate. You're in good hands
there you
with
go.
Allstate. A fellow insurance guy apologizing for getting the slogan wrong, but there's so many insurance companies out there. But Rennie's one of the good guys there. He's been doing it a long time. We'd like to thank him for sponsoring here on WebWeeklyLive.com, Hoopers Only TV. It's a final score, 76-46 for Jim Webb. I'm Paul Bowe. We'll see you Monday night. Jim, the Battle of the Bridge, Montoursville. We'll be right back here at Loyalsock. Pregame about 7:15, tip-off